silent now.
Let's see. I'm just figuring out some of the last things for.
Yeah, no problem. Take your time. I mean, is Freg's not yet still, no? Yeah, no, Freg's still not here.
Yeah, at the very least, I am still recording, but it can always be cut off towards whenever. Like to when it started.
Yeah.
I think YouTube has that capability where you can cut the video at points.
I think you can, yeah. There's a YouTube editor.
I mean, you can do it just in like the where you basically can play videos or show pictures in your computer. You can literally just cut it there.
And that too, yeah. Right, I'm gonna be AFK for a bit. I'm gonna go have a cigarette and make some bacon. The Ambrosiatic bacon.
Put it up there. Oh well. It's one. And, there.
Ah, shit. Oh my fucking god. Runaway dice.
Oh man. Do y'all like Bane?
Like what?
Do y'all like Bane from
Bane?
Batman?
Oh. Yeah.
I was.
Oh wait.
So you would think darkness is your ally?
I was born in the darkness.
Pringles can.
I tried to do it, it just sounded like an old man.
Hmm.
Okay, now I just need to clean up my setup so I have my character sheets right in front of me. That.
Yeah, I should probably mention that now. That if it ends up being that like half of the party doesn't show, to make it not extremely painful for me to like roleplay two characters, and also it's just if half of the players don't show up for one session, there will be a session that week, pretty much.
Yeah.
Just to make it less of a headache, and to make it more fun.
Understood.
Yeah. We'll see what happens now, because I might be able to start a bit with just the two of you.
All right.
Cool.
Because, well, I had a bit of time to prepare for Nathan not being here. So, yeah. Oh yeah, do you know what time it is for Frag, by the way? I think we...
He's an hour behind me, I think, so it would be like 8:30.
Oh, alright.
Oh. Yeah,
Yeah,
okay. So
'cause
he's probably simping in.
Yeah, he's central, right? I think so.
Might be EST, if I remember correctly.
I'm
It might
EST.
be. Oh, you're EST.
Yeah.
He should be
CST.
central.
Yeah. He's CST?
Please.
Okay, yeah. So it's 8:30 for him right now.
Yeah.
Alright. Probably sleeping in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here.
Alright.
Let's see, there we go. I'm just testing out some of the sound real quick.
Yeah, I hear that.
Um,
I was like, where does this come from?
no, but it's really good that there is preset audio in Roll20 that you can just use.
Mm-hmm.
So there's like,
It's nice.
I don't know, like 500 something tracks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
And then it's not just for fantasy style games, but there's music for like sci-fi and horror games as well.
Ooh. Pretty cool.
It's very cool. Oh yeah, it is the desert after all.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's part of the reason why I made my Hydrus the way it is, like with pale scales, because it's a more warm environment, and usually his tribe would, since they move a lot, they would probably try to travel to the desert from time to time, and to stay hidden with the light colors. It goes well. So it was a bit of the idea there, part of it.
Yeah. Let's see. That should be. No, actually, that's fine. Yeah, I can do that as well. think I have most of the stuff set up now. So, since there's no answer from Frag, we're gonna start without him.
All right. I'm gonna take a bit of a sound problem because like the sound of World 20 is just immense in my ears. It's probably just me though. Don't worry about it. Bit of mixing. All right, that's better. I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. All right. So, I just one quick thing. I write that down in the.
Alright, I should probably open a page to take notes on that. Actually, I should probably take it. Just a sec. Okay. I don't have no paper. Oh shit.
That is one.
That'll do.
All right. Well, I think that is everything I need to do.
Right.
So, let's begin then. We, or you, no, actually, we find ourselves on the continent of Pesh, a warm and sometimes tropical region on the continent. It's separated in the north from the region of Ilari by the Anera Peninsula, and also in the north there are the two oceans, the Boistera Sea and the Glacier Bay, that separates Apesh, at least northward. On the continent, we can find a lot of deserts, but on the western coast, there's a bit of jungle. And the region itself is ruled by a king or emperor overseeing. The region is also quite heavily influenced by religious groups. But where we begin, they're outside the walls of the city of Caérleon. We see a hooded figure walking northward toward the city. Now, Windsor, if you would like to describe your character.
My character is Nosra, a tiefling warlock. They are very secretive about their identity, and so as a result, their clothing sort of reflects that a lot. So they're wearing a cloak to sort of cover their body as much as possible, so you can't really discern any sort of meaningful shape from that. With a hood over their head, you can see just one horn sort of peeking out the front. And if you look at the right angle, maybe you can see a little bit of a very sort of sharp angular chin. Very very serious and very sort of reserved person.
You are walking with purpose toward the city, as you have been following an individual for a few days. And you know roughly the whereabouts of this individual. They would be in Caérleon. As you approach the city, you can see on the outside walls there is a lot of wear and tear. As you know, the or as you would know, the city is prone to being attacked by raiders of all sorts. But generally, it's well defended. There's a lot of you can see signs that the walls have been damaged. Some damage more recently than others, but behind the sand colored wall, you see the city. It's the tops of the roofs are very colorful. You see blues and reds. You see greens. You see gold. It's not as big as some of the other cities that you have been to, but nevertheless. And looking a bit past the city, you can see a bit of dust gathering on the wind. Together, there likely will be a sandstorm quite soon. But as you continue, you pass through gates as the guards kind of, or you approach the gate, and the guards kind of stop you. One of them goes, "Stop! Identify yourself."
Who's asking?
The guard is asking you this.
No, that was in character.
All right.
Who needs to know?
The ruler of the city would like to know who enters his city. With the frequent attacks, it's quite important.
My name is Nosra.
Nosra.
Yes.
All right. And what is your purpose here?
That's personal. I'm here on business.
All right. Make a persuasion check.
That's a 5.
A 5. He
Great start. Amazing.
He looks you up and down and says, "I'm afraid I will have to ask you to tell me what your purpose is, or remove yourself from the premises of this gate."
I'm here picking up some wares to bring back to my home city, so I can sell them.
Make a deception check.
Alright, that's much better. That's an 18.
18. He kind of looks at you and nods and says, "See, that wasn't so hard. Welcome in."
Alright.
And he kind of gestures through the gate.
Alright, I walk in.
All right.
And immediately head towards the darkest alley that I can find.
All right. As soon as you enter, there's as soon as you pass the walls, because this is a big arch that you just passed through. It's not very well decorated or anything. It's just a pretty plain sand or light brown colored arch. but as soon as you enter, you can see there are alleys on both the right and the left, running alongside the walls. All right, so you enter one of the alleys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Is either one of them? Do I have any sense of either one of them taking me towards the person that I'm following?
I mean, your best bet to find this individual would be, you'd gather that they are probably hiding in some shady place, and you know that there are many like lairs or places where shady people go to. It would likely be further into the city.
Okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna use through like the. I assume that I could get deeper in if I like use the alleys to sort of traverse or like traverse through the city.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
The general structure of these cities or this city is not very unlike your home city.
Okay.
Many of the towns and cities follow a similar structure because most of them were built in the same way, where there was a bit of civilization from the start, and then it kind of expanded until there was a big city enough for it to attract attention, and then it was defended with walls. So you can kind of make your way toward the more central parts of the city. Or you know what, actually, go ahead and roll a... What would that be, actually? Make an investigation check.
A 15?
15. Easy enough. You quickly dart through the different alleys, crossing over some slightly bigger ones, and finally you get to a pretty open street where people are just going about their daily business. As you've gotten closer, the smell of foods being cooked or some odd smells from different shops have been getting stronger, and you can see like there are tons of merchants here. This is one of the central trading towns. So there's a lot of people coming through, trying to sell some of their goods. But yeah, there's a lot of people out now. But
okay. I guess, do I have any sense of where in this area like that the person that I'm following would be, or what I would need to do to get to them? Or I guess more specifically, where I would need to go to find them.
There are a good place to get information is generally taverns and such.
Okay.
You haven't been in Caérleon before.
Okay.
So you would kind of have to ask around a bit.
Yeah. All right.
But the taverns are generally a good place to gain information.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to one of the merchants to try to get some information.
Yeah.
So I suppose I approach and I sort of look him right in the eyes. I like lift my head up, so I have my head down and then I lift it up so that like you can see under my cloak.
Yeah.
And you can he can just see my eyes. And I look at him and I say, sorry. You know where I can get some information around here?
He kind of jumps as you. He was in the middle of. He was tending to some of his wares. When you stop up on him, he kind of jumps and then turns around and gets a bit. He gets startled once more because of you.
Yeah.
And then kind of looks funny at you, like, I am not from around here. I would the taverns maybe.
All right. And where would those be?
I think I saw one further down the street.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna, I guess, head to the tavern. Head down the street. Try to find that tavern.
All right. So yeah, as you make your way toward, or like further down the street to where he pointed, there is there's a lot of people out at the moment. It's around midday. So yeah, you kind of have to push past some people. But you do eventually get to a square, or a general place of where people go to trade or buy things. And it is a lot more people here than it was on the street. There are mostly humans around here.
Okay.
But you do see the locals are humans. But you do see the occasional elves and dwarves. You see some. You actually spot one or two dragonborn around.
Okay.
Other than that, there's just a lot of. There are many humans around here.
Okay.
But you do see over in the kind of on the edge of the square, there is indeed a tavern.
All right. I'll go inside.
All right. Yeah. You make your way over and head inside.
Yeah, I'm gonna go inside, and then I'm gonna immediately, just sort of, like, look around the room and try to find like the biggest, toughest person in there.
Okay. All right. So you make your way in, and you open the door, and there's you can instantly hear like the bustling of conversation, and people laughing and just generally talking. You see the biggest person in the room is a very, very tall and kind of he's a big person. But there's a human with some sunburn. He has tan skin, black hair. He's Actually, hold on. I need to check how tall that is. So he's about he's roughly 6.5 feet tall. He's a big fella.
Okay.
He's currently just standing, talking to some people in kind of the middle of the room, but
Mhm.
still.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up to him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start a fight, even though that's. But is he mid conversation with someone?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm gonna just sort of try and like I'm gonna walk up and just sort of lay my hand on his shoulder just so that he knows that someone is there.
Yeah.
And wait for him to turn around. With like my head down, keeping like the rest of my body hidden, basically.
Yeah. So as you put your hand on his shoulder, he kind of, I mean, so the people he's talking to kind of see you walking up, and like starts to look at you, and he, as soon as you put your hand on his shoulder, he kind of stops and turns toward you, and he asks in this very, he yeah, he just asks, "What do you want?"
All right. Now listen here. I'm gonna say this once, and I'm only gonna say it once, and you're gonna listen. Okay? Something tells me you have some sway around here. I don't know you. I don't know this place, but I'm looking for someone, and I need information. Give me what I want, and no, and this doesn't have to get it. We don't have to speak again after this. This doesn't have to get ugly.
Okay, make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna go well.
That's a 15.
15.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm proficient in it, so.
That's good.
But it's not the tough guy. Always works well.
Yeah.
Oh, he kind of he kind of looks at the other people and then he huffs at you like, huh. And then he gestures towards one of the tables that's a bit off to the side, and says, "Sit down."
Alright, I'm gonna go sit.
All right, he sits down across from you, and he says, I have some sway around here. Who is this individual you are looking for?"
Well, they're a tiefling. They'd be probably about my size. Very, very sneaky, very tricky. And that's all that I can divulge at this moment. They would have just gotten into town.
Well, there are many tieflings traveling to and from this city. I can ask around if there are any new arrivals that match your description, but I don't have a lot to go off of. Come back if you come back and update me if you get to know anything more about this individual.
You'll be the first to know.
Very well.
And then I'm gonna just stand up and walk away from him, I guess.
All right. You stand up and start walking toward the door, and he just sits there and he just stares at you until you leave.
Mhm.
All right. As you get out, you can see some of the people starting to. It's a bit more like people. There's not as many people as it was before. You can see that the sky is visibly darker. It's you're guessing the storm is on its way in over the city. You can see the clouds in the distance. What are you going to do?
I guess I should probably find somewhere. I suppose I should. I feel like I should find somewhere to stay.
That might be a good idea.
Like an inn. That's probably what I'm gonna do then. Is see if I can find. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna look around, and try and find sort of an inn of some kind.
It's easy enough to do.
Yeah.
Just on the same market as you are in the same square marketplace. As you see, a lot of the merchants start packing their wagons together and just covering them with tarps so that that doesn't get in. But like across the square, you can there is a place where you see some people enter, and it looks like an inn. Or a place where you can find lodging, at least.
All right. Yeah, I will head on in there then.
All right.
And so, all right. As I'm going in,
yeah,
could I make a check to see if I could figure out like the name of someone, like overhear someone like getting a room and like get their name?
Sure.
It doesn't have to be anyone in particular, just someone in general.
Make a perception check.
Okay. I want to know what this person looks like also.
Okay.
I should point that. That's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
So
I have a +0 to perception, so that's really lucky.
That's good. You see a human, or you see a group of humans talking, and one of them you hear is called he's called Tomac.
Okay.
He's kind of, he looks like he is some sort of merchant,
Great.
with brown hair. He has a bit lighter skin tone than some of the people from around
Okay.
the general area.
All right. So, I'm going to use my hat of disguise to cast disguise self on myself
All right.
to look like him.
Okay.
And then I'm try to do this as I'm gonna like step outside, do that, and then come back in as him,
Yeah.
or do whatever I need to do to make sure that nobody sees me actively
Yeah.
transforming. And then I'll sort of try to keep out of his line of sight and go to, I guess, whatever the equivalent of like a front desk would be.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anywhere that I could presumably get access to a room that I would have been locked out of.
It's kind of like there's like a bar here.
Okay.
You see some people sitting down, enjoying some food. But you just go up to the bar. There you can see there's a dwarf behind the bar, with some pretty sun-bleached hair and beard, who is currently just cleaning the bar off.
Okay.
He kind of looks up as you approach and says, hello there. What can I help you with?
Hey man, I got locked out of my room. Is there any way you could help me out, get back in?
Sure. Which room did you?
I don't remember. Can I give you my name? Will that? Because I don't remember the number for it.
Yeah, sure. What's your name?
It's Torak.
Oh yeah. You had the 7th room, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks. Yeah.
Make a
Sorry,
deception.
I've,
Make a deception.
That's a 19.
19. All right. Yeah. All right. Just let me just get the replacement key here.
Yeah.
Here, come back with the key when you've unlocked the room.
Yep, absolutely. I will. And so I'm gonna. I've just now realized that I now have to deal with the fact that this guy will come into his room.
Yeah.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
Okay.
So okay. I'm gonna I guess head up to the 7th room. Use the key, get in.
Yeah. And yeah, as you enter the room, it's a very simple room. There's a bed, there's a small table, and that's it basically.
Okay.
It's the room itself is made out of, like, the walls are clay and sand, basically.
Mm-hmm.
There's a small window as well that can't be opened.
Okay. Alright. So, in this room, does it look like there's anywhere that I would be able to hide for, say, an entire night?
An entire night. I mean, you can certainly try. You could try to hide like under the bed, or there is a small compartment where you'd imagine someone were to like put their things, and as you open if you open the compartment, that like the you'd imagine that the stuff that is there is the guy stuff who you have stolen the identity of.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'm gonna try and hide in there.
Okay.
Me or okay. I have another plan.
You have a plan.
But I have two plans, both of which involve one of which involves a little bit more fuckery than the other.
Okay.
Go with fuckery.
Okay. Well then I am going to again use my hat of disguise to cast disguise self on myself, so that I appear as a beautiful woman in this guy's room.
Oh, you mean
Okay.
literal fuckery. Holy shit.
Okay.
Sorry. I got
Oh.
I got a thing on my phone I gotta share.
Ah, shit.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use disguise self on myself again, so that I look like a beautiful human woman in this guy's room.
Yeah.
And I guess that I will also hide. But my backup plan, in case he finds me, is that I am a beautiful woman.
Okay. Well, it's still around midday, so.
Oh shit! It is. I thought that it was like really late at night. Fuck.
No. It's like in
Okay.
the middle of.
Well, okay. So now I just have access to this dude's room. Right. So, all right. Scratch the beautiful woman thing. I thought that it was like getting to the point where he was going to be coming back to go to sleep.
I mean, he might. It's a storm outside.
Yeah.
But you can now hear the wind is blowing quite heavily.
All right. So yeah, I'm not gonna try to go back out in that. I think it's. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hide and try. I'm gonna hide and wait for this dude to come back. Yeah, that's what I got.
All right. So, where do you attempt to hide?
Okay, so you said that there was like a there was like an area that he would like keep his stuff in, right? Like a dresser, sort of.
Yeah, it's kind of like a wardrobe.
Okay.
But or a closet, but there isn't a lot of space in there, and he has some stuff in there. So.
Okay. Is there enough room under the bed that I could get under there?
It's gonna be a tight squeeze, but yeah.
Okay, that feels like a safer option. So I'm gonna try to squeeze under there and just kind of hang out.
All right. Make a dexterity check
Just dexterity.
to see if you can squeeze
Okay.
under.
Yeah. I got a 5.
For 5.
Yeah.
It's 5 and 15. It's 5 and 15.
Yep.
So you try to squeeze under the bed, but you don't quite. See, this is the thing. You manage to get under there,
Mhm.
but you're in a position where the bed is a bit above the floor. Like,
Okay.
it's not standing straight on the floor.
Mm-hmm. That's less than ideal.
It's less than ideal.
Yeah.
It's not super obvious.
Yeah.
But if someone were to sit down on the bed or they would notice, and you would get a bit squished.
Okay. So I'm going to assume that because he's staying in an inn that's attached to a tavern, that he's going to be drinking quite a lot.
All
and
right.
so he presumably this is my thought process. He's gonna come back into the room and he's just gonna be so incredibly drunk that he's just gonna immediately pass out. That's what I'm really hoping for. And I'm just gonna keep hanging out under the bed and hope he doesn't notice
All right.
the conspicuous bulge in his bed.
All right. So you're just gonna hang out under his bed.
Yeah.
Squatters.
All right. Not but 15 minutes pass until you hear footsteps from outside the door.
Oh fuck.
The room that you. I'm guessing you locked the door behind you again.
Yeah, I did.
The door unlocked, and a pair of shoes walk in.
Okay.
With a person in them. Which you assume.
Decision.
Which you assume to be the person that you have stolen the identity of.
Great
Yeah.
start. Great start.
Yeah.
It kind of looks, or you can't see much from here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a post he's just standing there. Actually, hold on. Let's see here if it notices the bed. Nah, you're fine. But he goes to sit down on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
And the bed touches the floor. He gets kind of he knows there's a tag and says huh? And then starts looking around a bit for whatever made the sound. And you get kind of pushed and moved to a position where you are now. The bed is now flush to the floor, or it's like
Okay.
it's
I'm
not
still.
it now.
Am I still under it?
Yeah, you're still on.
Okay, so I'm just trapped under this bed.
Yes, you are trapped under the bed.
Wonderful.
I mean, this doesn't seem awful.
It's not too bad, but you're squished under it.
It's probably worse.
I feel like it would get worse if I got out of the bed, and then this man just found me in his room.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
So, I think I might. Yeah, I feel like I kind of just have to chill here.
All right. He starts taking his shoes off, kind of getting comfortable, and then he lies down on the bed and just. You can actually see he brings over a book. He opens the door, and from the bottom of the closet, he brings out a book. And he's now what you presume to be reading the book. And unless you want to try to do anything else, he's now for a few hours just sitting on his bed and reading the book. You can hear the distant sound of the wind outside the building.
Mm-hmm.
after about 2 hours of just the pages being turned, you can hear him yawn. After another half an hour, or you can hear him start to yawn. And then after another half an hour, you start to hear light snoring.
Okay. So, could I make an attempt to get out from under the bed?
Yes, make a stealth.
Okay. Stealth?
Stealth.
Okay. That's a 15.
15s and 5.
Yeah. I I rolled almost exclusively 15s.
Thinking of it, no, he's not actively trying to perceive anything. Yeah, you managed to squeeze your way out of from under the bed. You can now see he's just lying on the bed sleeping, with a book on his belly.
Okay. So, I feel like just going to sleep in this dude's room, not a great idea.
Maybe not the best idea.
Do I get the idea? Could I? Now, okay. I don't think that a drunk person would come back to their room and then read a book and go to sleep.
No.
So, because I was gonna say I could, because with the hat of disguise, the disguise self lasts until the hat is removed. So I was like, oh, I could get in his bed as this beautiful woman, and then he would just wake up and I would be there, and he would be like, oh shit, I got lucky when I was drunk out of my mind. I don't want to just sleep on. I don't think that just sleeping on the floor is the right answer.
No.
Yeah,
I mean,
you could pay for a room.
it's toward the afternoon, and
Yeah.
you've witnessed sandstorms before. It's been going on for very long now. Usually, it's just a big cloud of dust that's blowing through, but this seems to be. It's not normal.
Okay.
Or it's one of the longer dust storms you've experienced so far.
Okay. Does it? Does it seem like it's? Does it seem like it's natural, or like it is somehow being like? Does it seem like it's natural, or like it's magical? Like something is doing this.
You don't really know. You can just hear the winds blowing, and
so it's just like a crazy strong dust storm.
It's just a dust storm. From what you can perceive now.
I mean, okay, so I've got the key to this dude's room now, right?
You have the spare key from the bar key.
Okay.
He also asked you to return it.
Yeah. So can I find this guy's key then? Yeah. Can I see if I can find his key?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
That's a 14.
No, that's 15.
Not quite. One below.
The first
14.
one.
You don't see it in the room or on the table.
Okay.
You do see a chain going into his pocket.
I would like to steal it, but I'm not going to.
Okay.
So that was my first thought. Try to steal it. I don't think that's.
Well, this it's also the fact that you
Yeah.
don't know that the
I don't even know that that's what his key. That's his key.
no,
It could just be a random chain.
yeah.
It could just be a fashion statement. Yeah. So okay. Well, so now I don't look like him though. Okay, wait. So yeah, I'm off the hook for returning the key. It's chill. That guy is on the hook now.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm gonna walk out. Actually, before I walk out, I'm gonna disguise myself back to like just generic tiefling. And then I'm gonna walk out and just, I guess, go hang out at the bar.
Okay, as you exit his room, there one of the you open the door and step out, and to your left, further down the hall, there's one of the people you saw him talking to is kind of standing. He's a bit wobbly himself, or he's a bit
Okay.
wobbly. You notice that he's probably been drinking. He kind of is struggling with opening his door, and he kind of looks over you like, what were you doing in what? Who are you? That's not your room.
Okay. This is. Wait. So. I had some business to attend to, with your friend in there.
Make a deception check.
That's a 9.
Fine.
Yeah, I have a +5 and I rolled a 4.
He stops trying to unlock his door and starts walking towards you. He's like, "Oh, I don't remember him talking to you before we. What's your name?"
My name is my name is Naxibus.
Naxibus.
Yeah.
See, the guy in there, we're part of Merchant Guild.
Yeah.
We gotta work together, so I kind of keep track of some of his business as well. I don't remember you
Well,
making any deals. What were you really doing in there? He's not like walking.
Yeah.
He's not being a bit threatening.
Listen, man, I just, it was some private business that I don't think he, would want to disclose to you. That probably is left best unsaid.
Are you trying to persuade him to leave it, or are you trying to
Yes.
intimidate him? Or you're trying to persuade him?
I'll say I'm trying to intimidate him.
All right.
I thought you were going to ask about deception again. Yeah.
I mean, I'm asking if you're being like.
I'm being intimidating. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, make an intimidation check.
That's a 24.
24. He kind of looks at you and says like, Alright. I guess you had some business you didn't tell me about. I'll leave you to whatever it is they would doing. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Okay.
And walking back to this room.
You do that, buddy. I guess I'm gonna, because I still have the spare key, so I'm just gonna head back down to the bar.
Alright.
And just hang out.
Yep.
Yeah. See if I can. I'm gonna be trying to sort of listen in to see if I hear anyone mention the person that I'm following. But yeah.
Alright. As you make your way down into the bar section of the inn, you don't see a lot of people at the tables. They are over by the windows, looking out, kind of gathered around the windows, and a few peeking out the door, trying to. Or no, they're not peeking out the door, but they would be kind of listening. Make if do you wanna? Well, yeah. What do you do?
I mean, I guess I'm gonna try. I'm gonna walk over and see if I can, without like disturbing anything. I want to like trying to stay unnoticed, sort of like behind everybody, but still looking out the window. See if I can get a look at like what everybody else is looking at.
All right. Make a perception check.
That's a 14.
14.
Yeah.
All right. You see that outside the dust storm is raging. It is quite intense. What you also pick up is because you've seen plenty of dust storms before. You've lived in the desert, or in the region really, for a long time. You hear, sprinkled in with the winds, you hear shouts, you hear cries, but they aren't necessarily human or screams of panic. There are more screams of agony or well, there are screams of panic in there, but they're not like it's not like they're frightened. It's more like they are. It's difficult to describe. It's more like it sounds like someone who has lost their mind.
Okay. Could I?
And as you are hearing this, you see a person walking, just casually walking outside in the street.
Can I see if it's? Can I get any details about? Like, can I see any details about like them? I'll like.
Make a perception.
Yeah, basically just do a perception check on them. That's another 14.
Another 14. No, there. You don't see many features really. It's just a humanoid shape really, and it kind of is just walking. And you see. So you hear some of the people around you talking like, what's he doing out there? I don't know. Who is that? And then you see him, or you see the entity, the figure, turn towards the inn, and you see these two yellow glowing eyes.
Mm.
and then it looks like he crumples into dust and flies off with wind. Or it looks
I'm
like he
gonna-
becomes part of the storm.
Yeah. I don't want to go out there, but I want to go out there. So I think I'm gonna go out there and see if I can I want to sort of look around in the area where the figure was.
All right. So as you open the door, you like instantly as soon as you open the door, it kind of flies up
Mm-hmm.
because there's a really strong wind, and some of the
Yeah.
dust flies in, and the barkeep is like, "What did you do that for?" As you and as you step out, some of the people are like, "Is he mad? What is he going out for?" Close the door.
Yeah.
And around you is a sandstorm.
Yeah.
Um,
Not a fun place to be.
not a very fun place to be.
Welcome to the fun house.
All right. You wanted to investigate where he was.
Yeah, just the area around where he, just generally where he was. Yeah.
All right. So you walk out into the middle of the square,
Mhm.
and you don't outside of the carts that were left there by the merchants. You don't really see a lot in the ways of traces of the man.
Mm-hmm.
Make a perception check with disadvantage, because you are now in a dust storm.
Yes. That's gonna be a 9.
9. You don't see a lot. You do pick up on the wind. You do pick up
Mm-hmm.
sounds of fighting. You hear some high-pitched kind of... It's... Yeah, I don't have the proper words to describe this. It's kind of... Imagine like... It's just kind of high-pitched laughter, really.
Okay.
It sounds like a small creature is laughing. And you hear sounds of like a fight or something happening. You also hear a bit of a you hear something that doesn't match with the tinier voices. It's in the direction the storm is blowing from. It's further up the street.
Okay. Can I head to, so you said that I heard like fighting, and then there was the laughter and the other sort of mystery sound.
There's a laughter, and then there's the sound of the fighting kind of mixed in with the laughter.
Okay. I guess that I'll keep heading up that way towards
All right.
towards that.
All right.
'Cause,
So, as you push through the storm, your vision is pretty limited, but you see the houses, and not in great detail, but there is no one out right now. But as you kind of keep walking, you get to a place where there are some trees, and a
Yeah.
small pond or a fountain full of water. And the sound of the fighting is getting closer. And as you push a bit further, you see you start to hear the laughter is getting higher as well, and you see you see a small group of flying a small group of winged creatures, small winged creatures, harassing a lizard man. And Hydrus, if Puro, if you would like to describe Hydrus.
All right. No, I'm not muted. All right, perfect. So you see this pale green lizard folk, so pale green scales with darker green accents for example his torso, some of his digigrade toes, and a bit of what looks like eyebrows. There are two things that are red. There's his crest, and there's like always his tail, like always like his tail also. He has a tattered marine coat with mushrooms growing on them. Just basic black pants, hunched a bit, wields a strange staff that looks like mushroomy, and what could best be described as a rotten wood shield. And that's Hydrus.
Okay.
As you see, you see that there is a group of small winged creatures attacking this poor lizard man, and he's doing his best to defend himself.
You'll probably be hearing, "Get the fuck away from me, you bitch!"
These tiny creatures seem to be almost they seem to be almost flowing with the storm. So it's kind of like some parts of them kind of drift off and then some parts stick, and they're in a general cloud of dust.
Okay.
So let's see here. What did I prepare before? Let's see, hold on. Real quick. Let's actually bring the two of you over here. See. Hydrus, you're right here. Nosra, if you were able to see him, you would be right there. Or right there. Yeah, maybe. And then what you see are they're smaller than this. They are very small, actually.
Holy shit, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
something like that.
Okay.
Why did I do that? That was stupid. I would like you both to roll initiative.
Nice. Oh
That's a
god,
6.
terrible rule.
All right.
That's the 11.
Let me just find back to where I had them. There we go. So. Here. Oh, damn. That's a really good initiative.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
We're about to die just before trying to even fight.
Yeah.
So, what did you guys get for initiative?
11.
I got
9
a
plus
6.
2. About to die.
Yeah.
No, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. Just get TPK'd at the first session and maybe.
I fucking hope not. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that would be terrible.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, let me just roll that real quick.
Oh, wow.
No, let's not do that, actually. That's not going to be any fun. So, top of initiative, we have the methods, and they're all going to
Fuck me up, yes.
Oh no.
fuck you up. So they're all going to make. Let's see.
Shit, it's right out.
Let me just check one thing real quick. How evil should I be?
I
That's
have
a really
30 HP. Just as a warning, I'm probably about to be down if I'm not careful. Or if I can survive. I can survive. Don't worry about it.
I believe it.
Don't worry about it.
You'll be fine.
I have ideas.
So the Elias just cheering me on.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I want to survive.
This method right here, he's going to use blinding breath. He 15-foot cone. Oh, actually, let's see. That wouldn't be any good. They're actually not going to do that. They're gonna go really now. All right. He's gonna go ahead and use. They're all gonna do claw attacks against you. Since they are flanking, they do get advantage on these attack rolls.
Wait, what?
They're gonna use their.
Oh, yeah, they're flanking. Holy shit.
All of them are flanking. So 4 claw attacks with advantage against you.
Oh god, please, no, that's 20.
Really? A 19 and a 20.
Oh shit.
That's the first one. So
That
you
is,
take.
Yeah.
You take. Eight points of slashing damage.
I'm fine. It's 1.
See? That is going to be a 13 to hit.
13.
13.
It doesn't hit.
Alright.
Look at my shield. My shitty rotten shield.
This was a 15 to hit.
Doesn't hit. 17.
Oh, okay. Perfect. That one's going to be a 23 to hit.
This might hit. I think it hits. I'm not sure.
That's 3 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
So as they all like circle in on you, one of them actually flies at you and then kind of dissipates a bit, and then you see the dust kind of crawl into your armor, and you feel a sting in your abdomen.
I don't actually have armor. It's just scales, so it's probably below my scales. Really uncomfortable.
Never mind that. It finds. Never mind. Sorry, I thought you had armor.
Fine.
It goes and kind of reaches. One of its claws kind of goes in under one of your scales, though. It finds like a pretty. It finds one of the weaker spots in the armor. You block two of the other ones from their assault, and then.
Can I use a reaction to use my Halo of Spores to try to fuck one up? So it's a DC 13.
DC 13. Saving throw. All right. These.
On the first one that attacked me.
That's going to be a 5. Oh,
all right. 1 damage.
1 damage. All right.
Better than nothing.
So you kind of release some spores into the air, and the method that got the hit on the like under your scales, kind of starts coughing a bit and rears back.
I smell really bad.
Wait.
It's necrotic damage, by the way. So
all right.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, but that ends the method's turn.
Right.
That brings us to Hydrus.
All right then. Hold on. Let me check what I got. So I'm gonna use for my action. I'm gonna use Thunder Wave. So level 1 spell.
Right.
Near those two. Wait, it's this button. So it's gonna be a 15-foot cube. Or no, wait, it's originating from me. So it's probably around me now.
Let's actually see I'm gonna double check the.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Yeah, it sweeps out from me. Each creature in 50-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a save fail, a creature takes 2d8 damage and is pushed 10 feet away from me.
All right.
Successful save, they take half. So it's probably around me. Well, it's my.
Yeah.
It's what I think. Yeah. Constitution 13.
Constitution 13. All right.
Yep.
The first one. That is a 17.
Pass.
Second one is a 9.
Alright, fail.
Third one is a 14.
Pass.
And the last one is an 8.
Alright. The two that fails take, so it's 2d8.
Yeah.
So it's 8.
8. All right.
And the one that succeeded, take half of that.
So that will be 4.
And the one who failed get pushed away 10 feet.
All right. So these two. Actually, let's see. It will be these two right here. They get pushed back 10 feet.
all right.
You
That's
know-
a bit better. And as a bonus action, Hydrus is gonna be like, "Ah, you done it now!" And just tap his one on the floor and cast Shillelagh. And so now see the staff, the mushroom like staff. Just
Let's see. Thunder Wave.
It's a bonus
Is that
action. Shillelagh
Yeah,
is a bonus action.
is it a level 1? Is it a cantrip?
It's a Shillelagh is a cantrip. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Then it's fine.
So just tap the staff on the floor. You've done it now, and just it looks like it changes a bit color and material becomes a bit more like metal, and
Alright.
yeah. And I'm gonna move a bit towards here, still in the range, so I don't take opportunity attacks. But
I think you
where they
wait.
can still
No.
rock me.
Let's see. You should be. You can now move your own mini.
All right, so I'm gonna move here.
All right.
So 10
Cool.
feet, and that's gonna end my turn.
All right. That brings us to Nosra.
Great. So I'm I'm not gonna bother moving.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead. Which one did he? Because you use your reaction to deal damage to
Yeah.
one of them, right? Which one?
The 1 point, yeah.
Which one was that he would have?
Will be this one.
That one. Okay, then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that one.
All right.
So does a 10 hit?
A 10 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's what I
Ah.
thought.
Oh, shame.
All right. Then I guess I'm gonna use my bonus action then to go ahead and I will cast. I should have done this before I did that, but I was not thinking. But yeah, I'm gonna cast Hex, not the Hexblade Curse, but I'm gonna cast Hex on that one, the one that is weaker.
So this one right here again.
Yes. Yeah.
All right.
And that's just it doesn't actually do anything for me, right? Oh wait, I choose one ability when you cast. Okay, I have to choose one ability when I cast a spell for it to have disadvantage on ability checks.
So what do you choosing to have?
I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Dex. Yeah.
Dexterity. All right.
Yes.
Cool. So, you shoot your Eldritch Blast, and it kind of fires off past the Method, who easily ducks out of the way, and then you see some of the shadows that are being cast from just the general shade of the storm, but also some of the buildings, kind of starts creeping up toward the Method and kind of surrounds it. It kind of laughs a bit, and then focuses its attention onto you, Nosra. That ends your turn, and it brings us to the Methods. This one is going to move. Let's see. He's going to move. No, actually, let's not start with these. This one.
This one makes a Constitution saving throw, please.
All right.
I'm gonna use my spores. It's gonna be.
No, that is a 10.
And that's a 3 points of damage.
3 points.
Necrotic.
Nice. So this one, let's see. This one right here is gonna move 15 feet in your direction, and use its blinding breath. So, in a 15-foot cone, which you are in, you must succeed a dexterity saving throw. So roll that dex save.
That's an 11.
11. You just succeed. So the method kind of shoots a cloud of dust in your direction, but you kind of duck out of the way and cover your eyes. Alright, this one right here is going to do the same thing, but toward you, Hydrus. So,
shit.
Make an dexterity saving throw.
Ooh, this is not good. Oh, saving throw. That's a +2. That's 5. I am now blinded.
Yes. So you haven't noticed that there's another. You kind of had one of the methods leaves you and starts flying towards something else. But as you look over your shoulder, there is an individual there. But as you turn back to the method that is still close to you, you get blasted in the face with some dust, and you are now blinded.
Amazing. Perfect.
You love to see it.
You love to see it.
This method is gonna move to this square right here. That's 20 feet. And oh yeah, I should probably just add that. You are use that one for blinded. And then this one right here is going to be 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. And the ones that are like right here, they're gonna do claw attacks against you. Which are at advantage because you are blinded. So
Cool.
one of them is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
And the other one is that one misses. That is a 10.
That miss, yeah.
So the first claw attack deals 4 points of slashing damage to you.
Alright.
And the other one misses. So that brings us to the end of the method's turn. It is now you, Hydrus. You are blinded.
Alright. I am blind as a bat. Okay. Nice. What can I do? Yeah. Alright. Since most of the shit I have requires me more or less to be able to see, I'm going to use my action to use my wild shape and use symbiotic entity.
Yeah.
So as an action, I gain 12 temporary hit points, and my Halo Spores deals double damage, and double damage, another d4 total, and I do poison damage if I hit them in melee. But I won't because I am doing my action to do that. So yeah, wild shape.
Alright. You are now wild shaped. Let me actually check the rules on wild shape to see if conditions stick.
No, it's not a wild shape. I'm expounding a wild shape to use symbiotic entity. So I'm still myself. I'm not changing.
Oh, you're still yourself. All right then.
Yeah. So it's an ability that allows me to just you see spores just flying even like further and more violently around me,
All right then.
and just more or less protecting me because now I have 12 temporary hit points. So bringing me to about 20. No, wait, I don't know how to count. I'm stupid. Okay, no, 27. From 15 to 27, I love temporary hit points. And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast a healing word. So that's 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifiers. So wisdom 2, 1d4 plus 2.
All right.
5. All right. And yeah, that brings me to yeah. All right. And I will. Fuck it. Actually, no. I'll stay here. That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Nosra.
Right. So I'm gonna start by using my rapier to just go ahead and make an attack at this dude right in front of me.
Already.
So that's a 12 to hit.
12 just hits.
Oh, okay, thank God. All right. So that is 8 damage plus I think what one is it 1d6 necrotic so 8 plus 6 more necrotic damage.
All right.
So 14 total.
Yeah. So as you kind of jab towards the little dust spirit flying in front of you, it just pops and just becomes a cloud of dust. So
nice.
That method is now
fucked.
He's gone.
So, all right, so then I'm gonna use my bonus action then to move because I can move Hex to another target. So I'm going to move it to, I guess, just this one right here.
All right then. He is now. Which one did I use? That one. There we go. He is now cursed.
Cool. And then I think that's gonna be my turn. I'm still not gonna move because I think I'm fine where I am.
All right. I'm gonna check that out real quick. Just give me a second here.
And then that method is still gonna have I can't like change what ability check they would have disadvantage on, right?
No.
I assume that it's I assume it's just.
I think it's on casting.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because the wording is choose one ability when you cast the spell. This is just.
Oh yeah, in that case, yeah.
Yeah. Unlucky.
See, where is that? There it is. Let's see. This method, right here, this one, is going to I'm going to double check that once again, just to see what area of effect that spell has. To 20 feet at a point you choose. Right, so I'm guessing.
Fuck.
Alright, I'm guessing at 20 foot from right there to. No, it's not that. The spell itself had 90 feet of range, so yeah, you both are in that.
Cool.
All right. Here, let's just see. This could go pretty well.
Oh shit, that's a lot of dice.
That's a lot of dice.
That's at least 3. Holy shit.
Oh, 5 dice actually.
Oh god.
Don't worry, it's not damage. It's worse.
Oh boy.
You're about to fucking die. Oh
no.
no, it's sleep. Please don't be sleep.
What is your guys' hit points right now?
I'm at 20 plus 12 temporary.
All right,
I'm at 23.
that's 23. Yeah, no. The sleep spell doesn't take effect. That's. I had some. That was 2 1s and 2 2s and an 8.
Wanna know something funny? I had 15 hit points last turn before I heal myself, and I cannot use the Halo spores because I'm blind. I need to be able to see the creature. I just read. I'm like, oh shit. I have symbiotic entity. I can deal double damage, but I cannot do it because I can't see them.
Oh,
amazing.
Right.
I'm having Hydrus is having an amazing day, by the way.
Oh yeah.
You sound like you're having a great time.
All right. Let's see. Then these 2 other methods right here, this one, are going to use their claw attacks against you, Hydrus.
Amazing. Please do.
So, since you are still blinded, they do have disadvantage.
No, they have advantage. You mean?
Yeah, they have advantage as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 13.
13 doesn't hit.
2 11s. That is still just a 15.
That doesn't hit. Dude, that's
right.
17 AC is amazing. Alright.
It is good. Well, they both miss. They try to swipe at you, but they can't really get close enough to deal any get a good hit in.
They're scared of me.
To Hydrus.
They're scared of the lizard man. I'm gonna hit them with my giant stick.
Alright, you do have disadvantage.
Yeah,
this time.
I'm gonna hit the one that tried to sleep us.
Alright, the middle one then.
Alright, that's a 6 plus wisdom. That's a 8. That's an 8.
8 misses.
Yeah, perfect, amazing. Now that's my action. I have not much. Yep, I think that's pretty much it. Can I make a save against like the blindness? That'd be my action though. I think that'd be my action.
It just says they're blinded for 1 minute. I'm gonna check if you can try to break free from blind. I think it's just that you're blinded for a minute.
Fuck. Perfect. Now half of my abilities are useless.
Yeah.
I should probably prepare a lesser restoration when that happens.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Is that the end of your turn?
That's the end of my turn. I could healing word, but I don't see much, so...
Yeah. That brings us to Nosra.
Okay. So, I am going to... Let me see. I'm trying to make sure that I get the distance right here so that I don't hit Hydrus with this.
Yeah.
So I am wait, sorry, let me just check the distance one more time. I think I'm just gonna. Actually, no. Okay, I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna move.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure that I have this right. Because I'm trying to hit as many of them as I can without hitting Hydrus with this, with Arms of Hadar.
Oh.
Which means that I need to be close to them.
Is it every creature within range, or is it just...
It is. I believe so. Yeah.
All right.
Each creature in that area.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a 10-foot radius. Yeah, creatures within 10 feet of me.
Yeah.
So, but I might just have to take an opportunity attack in order to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move here, and then, which is 20 feet, and then I can come down here for 10 more feet. So this one is going to get an opportunity attack on me.
Which he's going to take. Be a 15 to hit.
That does, my armor class is 15, so that does hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
you
yeah.
take 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Okay. So, alright, so from here, now I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar, which is a 10-foot range, so it hits all three of them from here. Yeah, so that's a strength saving throw for each of them.
Save. Ooh, they are not good at those. The first one, that's a 17 with a -3. That's a 14.
That makes it.
He
It's
succeeds.
a DC. It's a 13 is what they're trying to hit.
A 1.
Nice.
A 4.
Okay. So, the one that saved takes half. The others take 14 points of necrotic damage.
14 points.
And they also cannot take reactions until their next turn. So it's not actually very useful. Yeah, can't take reactions until its next turn. But they do take 14 points of necrotic damage unless they saved.
Yeah. As you run past them, one of the methods kind of scratches you. You do the incantation, and then you see as 3 tentacles just reach out, or not actually tentacles. No, it would be just arms. Arms reach out and just grab onto the methods. 2 of them just turn into dust, just instantly. I don't know if there's even a. Let's see. Where would it reset? Hydrus, make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Cool. That's oh shit. That's not good. All right,
no.
let me check my character sheet. Oh, that's a 9.
All right, and the other one?
And the second one is a 20.
A 20.
I'm not gonna roll this dice anymore.
You failed one, so the blinded status is now reset.
Cool. Amazing.
All right, but these 2 methods are now. Let's see, can I? Oh wait, it's on. There we go. These 2 methods.
Oh wait, I need to roll. I forgot I need to roll Constitution for, the concentration check.
All right.
For Hex.
Yeah.
That's just a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But these 2, the ones that were right here, are
Right.
disintegrated or
Yeah.
dead. They turn into dust.
Alright.
That's a
All
7, so
right.
I do not make it.
All right. So the hex
X is dropped.
fades. All right, that's a good turn, and the remaining Mephit, he's looking pretty hurt, I must say. So that brings us
We're gonna
to
hit him.
Wait, can I use... I'm gonna use my bonus action then to put Hexblade's Curse on that method.
Right, so that is the one we'll say.
Yep.
Cool. The Mephit, let's see. He would try and run away.
No, my watch, you fucking bitch.
Fine.
Do it.
15, 20, 20, 30. He flies straight that direction.
I'm gonna take opportunity, yeah?
Alright.
Got
Go.
I have
With
yeah.
disadvantage.
Yeah, no, that's two. I rolled the 2 7s, so that's plus wisdom. That's 9.
9. That misses, unfortunately.
Actually, wouldn't that Shillelagh, give me a second. Wouldn't that be because I'm just doing a +2, rolling a d20 +2.
I'm gonna double check what Shillelagh does.
Do I know I add my wisdom modifier, but do I add my proficiency though?
Question.
Because I'm proficient. No.
I wonder if the
instead of using strength, I use no for damage roll. Hold on. Wait, so I've been doing this wrong. I'm stupid. All right. So it is +5, and that's why I'm not hitting shit. Because no, wait, it's not +5 because I'm using only my my proficiency modifier. So it's +2. Plus,
yeah.
Would that be Dex? So wisdom is +3. I'm blind as fuck. Oh god. So it's +5. So it's 7 + 5, 12.
Oh, 12 does hit.
I'm dumb. Alright, then that's a d8 plus a d6 of poison damage. Where's my d6? Alright. That's a 6 and a 5. Amazing.
The
So that's 11.
Who is trying to run away from you, again, just turns to dust. as you manage to whack it in the air. It just poofs. And now it's just the storm.
Alright. So I'm gonna... It's Hydrus probably gonna, like, be on his knees and just cover his eyes like, I can't see. Darn creatures.
Alright.
Shit, my mic was muted. I'm gonna, I guess walk up to Hydrus, and just kind of stand there, knowing full well that he cannot see me, but just, and then I'm gonna sort of like grab him by the shoulder to pick him up.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm just gonna sort of start pushing him back towards guiding him back over to the tavern.
All right.
Where are you taking me, stranger?
Just shut up and come with me. You'll be fine.
How rude. Just one more. How rude.
Yeah.
I think people will be pretty surprised when they see a lizard folk enter a tavern.
Yeah.
But as you are making your way back toward the the square and the tavern, or the inn, I should say. The cries that you had been hearing before haven't subsided, and they're the volume that they are, or their volume is increasing. They're getting louder and louder.
All right.
So, let's see. I just have to double check that.
As we're walking back towards the tavern, I am gonna sort of lean over to Hydrus and say, like, you wouldn't happen to know anything about this storm, would you?
Well, I got out to try and find what this noise was. I never made it this far.
Okay.
I was hiding in tunnels to get out of the storm.
Okay.
No tunnels, I mean alleyways.
Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, it's a bit unnerving. It sounds like just cries of despair, and you can also hear laughter.
Do those sound resemble like the noise those monsters were doing? Things we killed, the method?
Yeah, occasionally you hear something that sounds a bit like the methods, but it's more like a crazy person laughing.
Oh shit. The BBG just walked by and almost killed me. Just casually strolling around, just killing people.
And as you arrive in the square, you would have been able to get rid of your blindness at this point.
I was hoping you would say that.
You both see.
How long has it been? Has it been more than 10 minutes though?
No, it's been maybe 2 minutes.
Alright, it's fine
maybe.
then. I still have my symbiotic entity.
Make perception checks with disadvantage because of the storm.
Perception.
That's a nat 1.
Hold on.
That's 15.
15, even with disadvantage.
If I rolled a 13 and a 12, and I have a +3.
That's good. Hydrus, as you come back to, or as you enter the square, you see a figure in front of you, maybe 30 or 40 feet away. It's a bit difficult to make out in the storm, and you see a pair of glowing eyes.
I put my hand in front of the kind person that just helped me, of the Nosra. Stop! There's someone ahead.
What are... Aren't you supposed to be blind?
No, I'm no longer blind.
No, that was in character.
I can see just fine.
Oh. What do you see?
Now that he points it out, you do see a similar figure that you saw before, the human figure with the glowing eyes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. to make it so that my voice can boom 3 times as loud.
All right.
Fuck,
to
I'm
sort
gonna
of-
be deafened now.
I want to yell out to this figure, and just sort of just say, "Who are you, and what is your business?"
The creature, or the not the creature, the
The entity.
entity, or the individual, kind of turns his head a bit to on its side a bit, and you can hear through the winds and the cries. You can hear laughter. It's different laughter, and you can hear it more clearly than the cries that you had been hearing before.
Oh shit.
In an instant, you see him become a cloud and just rush towards you. You see the eyes just pass or start flying towards you and then just pass you.
Oh shit.
And as you turn around to look for the eyes, they're gone.
That isn't good.
You both take. Take. Let's see here. No, let's actually. Both take 5 points of force damage
Right.
as the wind seems to almost, or it feels like the wind is passing right through you.
I think it's probably best that we get inside.
Well, anywhere indoors might be safer. Yes. But
Yeah, here, follow me. I got a room at this tavern.
I am just scared a bit.
And as we walk in, I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself to look like Thorak again. To look like the guy.
All right.
you see Hydrus just looking at you straight at you like, what the fuck?
just go with it. This is how I got my room. Just trust me.
Well, I can pay for a room. I have coin.
There's no need for that. Okay, don't worry about it.
As long as you don't put us in trouble. My kin is not
nope.
usually accepted in cities.
No promises.
As you walk in, the people there kind of, again, the door kind of blows up, and someone gets a bit pushed to the side, like, "Hey, watch yourself."
Sorry.
You can see
Sorry
as you
about
enter,
that.
a lot of the people are kind of taken aback by the fact that there is now a lizard folk in the tavern. Kind of looking very cautious.
As we entered, I probably would have deactivated my my symbiotic entity. So there's like the spores have calmed down. I don't look like a madman trying to kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a lizard folk. I probably always look like that, but
also in the back of, or in the group of people, Nosra, you notice that Thorak is standing there, looking at you.
I see you're going to put us in no trouble at all.
Don't worry. I got this. I can handle this. Thorak, my long lost twin.
What?
Oh my god. My parents told me about you. I can't believe it. Is it really you?
What are you talking about? What?
Oh my god. They must not have told you. We're twins, and I was adopted by this nice by a clan of lizard folk.
If you turn around, you see Hydrus being like, "Don't put me into this."
We were separated at birth, and I've come all this way to find you.
Make a deception check with disadvantage.
This is bold.
Help me out here.
That is an 8.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh no.
He kind of like huffs and then and then he says, is there any guard in here? This man seems to have stolen my identity.
What? No.
My parents live happily in Emwyn. So north of here, they have never been anywhere near where lizard folk live. They've never out the twin. Who are you really? Are you the one who got the extra key to my room?
And it all comes crashing down.
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you I could buy a room.
You know that he was all my hair about me giving a key back. I only have a key. Who the hell are you?
Alright, so now I'm going to disguise self again.
In front of everybody.
Yeah, I'm turning into beautiful woman again.
Oh my god.
And I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna be like, hang on, I gotta
You got a voice changer for this.
yeah, I don't have a voice changer I have it, but I haven't set it up properly.
This is great.
Listen,
Oh my
god. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just I'm coming through town and I was desperate and I needed a room and I shouldn't have lied and I'm sorry for that. But I pretended to be you to be able to get into your room so that I could take a quick nap and just rest up because I've just been so tired for so long and I'm really sorry and please if you could just take pity on me. I would greatly appreciate it.
Roll a
I
deception.
just walk into the bar.
No, that's a 10. I was so close to a 18. That's a 10.
10. He's like, no chance. Just as soon as the storm has settled down, I'm going to get the guards.
Please, you don't have to do this.
Stay away from me. And he just walks back.
Okay, damn
And
it.
the barkeeper from behind the tavern is like, That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, you mind giving that key back?
Oh yes, I'm terribly sorry. I hand him the key.
Alright. Takes the key in.
I go to the barman and ask for some ale.
Right. Come right up. And he starts
Thank
pouring you a
I'm just gonna go sit next to Hydrus, I guess.
Alright. The people have now kind of gathered back into the room and they're all like staring at the two of you.
Yeah.
Here's a lizard man. And then there's the guy who pretended to be someone else.
Yeah.
Quite the great ideas you have there. What is your name, kind stranger?
Normally that kind of thing works. My name is Naxibus.
Maximus.
Naxibus.
I'm gonna roll an insight. Maximus. I'm gonna roll an insight check on that because I don't trust you at all. After all, even if you said the real name, I would roll it. So insight. That's a 16 plus 3. That's a 19.
Yeah.
You should
roll-
probably roll deception or something.
Yeah. That's a nat 20.
That's 20. Damn. It's hard to read. Me backspelling the truth.
That nat 20 would have come in handy earlier.
No, for sure.
I really like that I get it when I'm trying to... Just to keep my name secret, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you, Maximin. My name is Hydrus.
Nice to... I still look like just a human woman sitting at the bar.
And lucky for you, I do not have spells prepared to help you in this scheming endeavor. So you'll have to find yourself out of it.
Oh, don't worry about me.
If you need
But now,
coin,
let's talk.
you helped me quite a bit. I am
Yes.
willing to pay a bit for that.
Oh, we can worry about payment later. For now, I want to know what you were doing out in that storm.
Well, I heard those cries and I wanted to help. I did not know where they came from. And I got assaulted in the middle of the street and I got lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not much happened afterward. He arrived and as they started pummeling me.
Yeah, you were looking pretty beat up there before I showed up.
Fair enough. Your spells were quite strange. I have not seen that before.
Yours as well.
You do not have to explain. We do not have to explain ourselves. I'm just noting.
No. So anyways, about payment.
Yes.
I've kind of got some business I'm attending to. That I mean, maybe just a little I scratch your back, you scratch mine sort of deal.
I don't understand what this means, but if it is help you need,
I saved you, so now
complete
you know.
expressions.
I tend to do these sorts of things where I get in trouble like this, quite often.
Well, this
So-
is the kind of trouble I try to avoid. But if you
Yeah,
need help,
well-
I will do my best.
And I will go towards Torak.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to disturb you, sir. This person tried very well to help me outside. If you are willing to not call to the guards, I am willing to pay you this shiny coin.
And I show him a gold coin.
All right. He looks quite startled as when you approach.
Yeah.
Kind of gone off guard a bit. But he kind of looks at the coin and says, he grabs it from you and then kind of tucks it away in his purse and says, "Very well."
I bow slightly and I turn back.
All right.
Well, this was
As-
easy, wasn't it?
As he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and disguise self again to just go back to just generic tiefling.
All
Right in
right.
front of everybody. I'm just
This could be useful to me, honestly. Walking around as well, one of my kin is not well regarded, as you probably know.
yes.
But at least now we're not in trouble. Yeah.
At least
he keeps his word.
we're relatively safe, I suppose.
If he keeps his word once again, if he tries to call the guard, I will kill him and eat him.
Oh, don't worry, I'll be on that much way before you will.
That was a joke.
Oh, I was not joking.
And it chuckles a bit. Just
Like, I am not one to kill for no reason. Just the point. I have differences. I'm different from my folk. I do not like my kin.
I haven't really run into many lizard folks, so I wouldn't know. But that's good to know that you're not in the habit of eating people.
Just a quick question before we continue talking business. Is this
Yes,
your
of course.
actual form?
Uh,
You've been switching a lot. I am a bit lost.
I try to try to switch it up. It's I really try my best to not be tracked. And this is part of that. So as much as possible I try to look different as much as possible.
Then I will call then my Maximus Demon Man. Nice to meet you. It is.
I should probably tell you also my if we're gonna be working together, my actual fake name is Nosra.
You're quite decent at lying, at least.
Yeah, one of those things you pick up.
I think you can be helpful to me as well. What brings you here? This, why did you even go outside in the sandstorm? It was foolish of me to go alone, but someone to join was even more foolish.
I thought I saw someone I knew, someone I've been chasing for a while. Someone who wronged me in the past, and someone who I let's just leave it at that. Someone who wronged me.
Musi, do I have an idea of what that creature was? The thing with the yellow eyes. I just forgot to ask if we could roll something.
Make a nature or an arcana check.
And that would be nature because it's a +6. That's a 20.
20. You know of spirits and things that, because of your connection to nature, you know of creatures that kind of inhabit sandstorms and stuff, like the Mephits, for example. On occasion, even the Mephits were kind of odd to see. But this thing with yellow eyes, you have no idea.
Why it's here? I don't know why it's here. I don't know
you have no idea what it is or why it's here.
Damn.
Even with a 20, you have no idea.
All right, put a question mark next to it then. Yeah, it's just like in passing.
Well, those creatures are quite strange. This yellow eyes, I never saw that before.
Yeah. As he says that, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy to change my eyes to be yellow. Just real quick, flash my eyes yellow.
You're a strange folk.
Just he looks at you dismayed, like, what are you doing? You're so weird.
I get that a lot. Yeah. I don't know. Like I just keeping on your toes.
Bartender, a nail for this man, please.
All right, coming right up.
He might be strange, but he saved my life.
The bartender brings over a glass of ale for you as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna chug it as fast as I can. And as best I can, I'm gonna try to make eye contact with Thorak as I do.
You fucking idiot.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
How much would that be though with the 2 drinks?
2
That's
silver.
an 11.
Silver and an 11. You can't chug it as fast as you'd like. You kind of almost choke a little bit. You almost kind of choke. But you manage to not throw up because of the massive amount of, or not massive, because of the amount of alcohol you are rapidly
That's
throwing
good.
into yourself.
Yeah, so Musi, how much were the two drinks for? Like, how much?
Let's see, actually, here. Not 2 silver. It's 4 copper, I think.
4 copper.
I double check the.
I'm gonna put 6. There you go.
Thank you.
Alright. I'm keeping like really good track of my coin.
Yeah.
Because I start with 20 because of my class and my background. I start with Bitcoin. And as he starts struggling, I didn't start to drink my ale, so I'm gonna take a bit of the mushroom that is on my back, that is on my shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my drink, and I'm gonna drink it.
Okay.
It's not really a strong hallucinogenic. It's just a small thing that doesn't do much. It's just to enhance the alcohol. So I probably will have to do a constitution check.
Yep. Make a constitution saving throw.
Oh, I rolled really well. I rolled an 18 plus 2. That's a 20. I'm fine.
Yeah, you're starting to feel a buzz. I'd say you're starting to feel a bit of a buzz, but not much.
I'm fine.
You're fine.
Well, you say you're looking for someone, yes.
Yeah.
You think they're in the city.
I know they're in the city.
Well, if you have a description, maybe I saw them. I've been in the city for a bit.
Well, they'd be a tiefling, about my build, kind of shady. They'd be, that's about all that I can share without giving up too much right now.
Do I remember of a tiefling that would match this small amount of description that I received?
This very vague description.
Yeah.
You've seen a tiefling or two around, but none of them match the description that you're given perfectly.
Yeah, okay.
There are many tieflings in the world.
Yeah, I've seen tieflings here. And I don't think I've been here long enough to exactly remember anything of such a vague description.
Well,
I don't fault you. You have your secrets.
I try to keep information on a need to know basis.
Alright.
As soon as it becomes relevant, I'll let you know.
Great. I have research to do here as well, if need be. I've been tasked to do things that I am bored about. I have quests.
Like what?
Well, I need to find my kin. This is one of my quests. My tribe banished me, and I wish to take revenge.
I see.
And as they are a tribe ever moving, knowing where they went would be a great idea.
Seems like we're in similar situations here then.
Well, the second quest is not as similar. There has been noise over in the druidic world. People talking about the corruption. I've heard about it a few years back, and it just keeps coming. stronger and stronger. And I do not know where to find information. I am not a city person.
Yeah.
And I'm not religious either, so I don't know much of where to find.
Finding information, I can help you with that.
Then I will help you find your friend or your enemy or whoever this person you're looking for is, and you will help me find information.
Yes. Sounds like a deal.
All right.
And I reach my hand out to shake Hydrus's hand.
I hesitate a bit and shake his hand.
Awesome.
As we do, I flash my eyes yellow again.
Just jump back and just.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like being with you much.
Um.
I'm gonna pay for a room to wait out the storm.
All right. You pay the fee for a bit of a larger room for one night. That would be, let's see, that would be 4 silver for the room for one
All
night.
right.
And as the two of you sit in the room and kind of talk a bit more and just generally wait, we're gonna end it here because we
Nice.
are missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to get them on board as well, but this was great.
I know. Lovely combat. I love it. I hope I did well to your story, music, because I just kind of went with it and didn't.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
I kind of thought about that a bit when I was like, "Oh, there's an individual you have been."
Yeah.
It's
You
like,
did not tell me anything on how long I was there, why I was here, so I just fucking went
you
with
guys improvised
Yeah.
really well here.
it.
I probably should have given you guys a bit more information.
It's completely
No,
fine. It's fun like this. Maybe just between the session, probably just tell me like more or less what I've heard about the.
Yeah,
like,
I'll make sure.
why exactly I'm here. Was I here when I had my shop? With what I said today, probably not. It was probably no more in probably Azalde, or whatever you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Like more tropical. And I probably moved here because I heard noise of my folk being in the area, so I probably don't know anyone there. Second thing, you said that the gods actually write down names, so I probably went in when the storm was happening, or when a storm was happening. So I would just pass by, or I would probably have wild shaped as a cat to just get in, or as anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, although we did talk a bit about Hydrus.
We did,
Yeah.
but I
thought-
did not. I had no
my
clue
thought-
what you were.
You were out looking for. It's actually. Let me just double check what you actually said about it.
Because, like, keep in mind, it is certain that Colton is dead.
Yeah.
So, according to your story, he might actually be dead, or he might not. It doesn't matter. Hydrus will not be looking for Colton because he thinks he's dead, being eaten by the lizard folk. He would not be looking for Colton. He would be looking to get revenge on this on the lizard folk, or get information on the noise he's been hearing on this corruption thing.
I did kind of what you wrote about him wanting to gain more power to protect people.
Yeah.
I got enough of that. It was like maybe he wants to like generally protect people. So
Yeah. He's good natured, and that's what makes it completely different from his normal folks.
then he'd probably be out looking for someone who maybe got lost in the storm.
Yeah, that's why I went with. He heard this noise and just went in, not knowing what exactly he was getting himself into. And when I was like, okay, you see those, when you were like, yeah, you see those two eyes, those yellow eyes, I was like, all right. So if this guy is still there, I'm gonna if Nosra hadn't said anything and didn't tell him that we were here, Hydrus would have probably charged in and like tried to kill him because to him this entity is probably evil. He's really simple-minded. Despite his +1 intelligence, his mind just is like, all right, this happens. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Point. Period.
So basically, I'm gonna confess here. I was a bit lazy with planning, so a lot of this was made up on the spot.
Understandable.
But then again, I didn't really have an idea because
honestly, for the ideas I have for making. You go ahead.
Oh, me. Well, So basically, not only I kind of improv this, but then again, I did ask everyone what like they had. For example, like, when you start the game, it's kind of good to know what the person's goals are. So like you have a reason to put them in somewhere in the story. And I was kind of hoping on having 3 people here at least, because I knew Nathan was going to make it. But I hope to have Fry here. But then he didn't respond. It's like, oh, well,
yeah,
I can't really plan. If he does show up, that's something I have to handle then. So that was kind of it. But this morning I came up with a really cool thing that you guys are gonna have to wait and see. I have something really cool planned. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh boy.
Well, honestly, like one thing that what was a bit I found was a bit sluggish, and but like make the other characters is introduce way farther in the story in the third group is the easiest way to introduce characters is to put them immediately in calls like fire, like just all right, there's something happening at the gate. You guys just get together to try to fight whatever is trying to get in the city, and like this combat thing is exactly what I would have done, even if I never DM. This is what I would have written for a first session, because it's a really easy way to make sure that the character first see each other and try to know each other better.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a pretty good session overall.
I didn't really get to use much of my things. I want to use symbiotic intensity a bit more, and I have like a thing that I will usually do in combat. Like in one turn, I will do symbiotic entity, then shillelagh, because it will be an action and a bonus action, and the next turn I will charge and then do 1d8 plus 1d6 damage.
Yeah.
It's pretty.
Wait,
cool.
you mean for the shillelagh?
It's 1d8 plus 2, I think. No, plus 3, because it's plus my wisdom.
Yeah.
And so I didn't even count do the whole damage when I killed the Mithrid. But 11, so it would have been 14.
Yeah.
Bards can be scary. Not bards, druids can be scary.
Oh yeah. What you're talking about now, Splinter, is I mean that could be something that happens. Or if you guys just meet up, Which again, I'm I'm just waiting for the day that you guys are like gonna start walking toward the same direction, and I'm gonna have to figure out a way to maybe get the two groups together at the
Well, that
same
would be
time.
more of a that would be really difficult. I think it would be more of mixing the groups more than just making mixing group one. If you, for example, group one and group two just meets, or it is more likely group three and group one.
Yeah.
That would be still group three and group one, but with different players in it, so they don't talk over each other or something.
Yeah.
And that would be easier.
For sure.
We'll see when I get there. Oh yeah, same. Anthana and Hydrus. It's just gonna be hilarious. And I just like improv the fact that he thinks the corruption is a boring thing because he never saw it. So he's like, yeah, no, I don't know about it. This is boring. Someone told me about it.
Yeah.
Probably exists. I don't care. I have different problems.
What you're saying here, Splinter, that makes that's true. It will be really powerful. And I'm already planning. Don't worry, guys. I have not a Tarask.
Not a Tarask.
Not a Tarask.
It's resistant to polymorph. I can't do shit.
Tarasks are too powerful. They are so incredibly overpowered. They have a challenge of 30.
Yeah. I have endgame ideas for Hydrus, for what he wants to do in the end. And I probably will talk to you about it if he survives enough to kill his tribe.
A yellow dragon? You mean a gold dragon or just a yellow dragon?
Yellow, probably be a chromatic. Golden dragon. Golden dragon is a metallic, so he'd probably not be fighting unless he's corrupted. In that case, it's more likely because metallic don't usually fight, and golden dragon are lawful good. Will probably try to kill only bad people.
That's one of the things I had to kind of think in my head with some of the players that are playing Dragonborn. It's like, okay, you're a what now, Dragonborn? All right, cool.
Chaotic evil would be white dragon. Red dragon is lawful evil, but lawful red dragon are some of the most dangerous dragons.
Yeah.
I think because they get really strong really quick. Fire breath is just devastating.
The problem is with a white dragons that they are not very strong. They are the weakest of the dragons, or at least the chromatic ones.
Well, depend of the age as well.
If we're talking late game threats, it's an ancient white dragon. They are by far the weakest. The strongest would be the red or the black dragon.
True.
And either is just extremely terrifying.
Electric.
I have so many cool ideas now.
That's how you get them. It's by talking about D&D. That's how you get your dumbest ideas possible. I have so many dumb ideas for a game that will eventually run. It's amazing.
Wait, let's see. Oh yeah, Splinter. I have an idea for what you said. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Rainbow Dragon.
I have something planned for this.
Some corruption. Wait, hold on.
So don't you worry. Because it's things kind of line up very well here.
True that. And when I saw the video with Anthana, I was like, dude, Hydrus would be so the reason you would be drinking. Because like I said, he made he made a something that would sound like a joke if anyone else but him said it. Because if a lizard folk said he's going to eat you, it's not a joke. He's going to do it. If Hydrus says it, it's probably a joke. He's stupid. That's what you do as a dream.
All right, but yeah, good session, guys.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
I'm
Yeah, that was good.
gonna have to head off and take a power nap and
I get ready for the next one.
more stuff.
Yeah. I need to get ideas on what we'll do next. Probably research and stuff. Some boring stuff.
Yeah. Alaya, the next game is in an hour and 45 minutes.
All right. Well, then get your nap.
Yeah. I'll talk to you later.
I'll probably be listening though, because I don't have class tomorrow. It's fucking vacation. I'm great.
Awesome.
Go.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
Later.
See ya.